Hey guys, what's up? This is Doctorian, and today mmo-champion started to data mine information from the Legion beta server. Now, these servers exist right now, that's all we know. Right now the beta invites did not start yet. At this moment it's Saturday, it's 35 minutes past midnight, and I'm making this video because the data mining just started. It's been up for the last, I think, hour and a half. And I thought it was... So keep in mind that even though this data mining started from the Legion beta servers, the beta servers are not open to public yet. The beta invite for Legion did not start yet. Also keep in mind that whatever you see being data mined could be partially information. And what I mean with that is that in this video, for example, I want to take a look at the artifact weapons they have data mined from the Legion beta servers. But we have different variations and different colors and different weapons and all that kind of stuff. But this is only being data mined from a beta server that did not go open to public yet. My point is that there could be way more artifact weapons out there that are still have to be put into the beta, or that we will only see when the game actually goes live. So don't lose your head and don't lose your minds over things that are or aren't there, because it's all up to change. Everything could change. It still could be in the game, just not on the beta server, or it still has to be put up in the beta server, because keep in mind, stuff on the beta servers is usually gated and stuff is being added while the beta is going on. So we could see we're gonna take a look at the Demon Hunter artifact weapons, the one that mmo-champion data mined, but it could be way more weapons out there. But before we go into it, I want to apologize to all of you guys, because I promised you guys to make a video every day and I did not fulfill my promise, and I'm very sorry for that. The reason I could not fulfill that promise is because, first of all, my health is not doing that good. I'm kind of in a bad shape, and I don't want to talk about what I got, because I think this channel should be about gaming and World of Warcraft and all that kind of stuff, and not about my personal life. But I've not been... My health is really keeping me down lately, and that's one of the reasons I could not make the content. The other reason is that I live in a house in Holland. It's called 2 under 1 roof. 2 under 1 roof. I have my own house with my own living room, with my own bathroom, my own bedrooms, and all that kind of shit. It's it's a house for one family. But it's separated by one wall, and on the other side of that wall is my neighbor is living there. And so you have 2 complete houses, but it's covered underneath one roof. That's why they call it. We actually call it in the translation in Dutch is 2 under 1 roof. That's how we call it. And he started renovating the place. He's changing his house. He's building a completely new bathroom. So the moment I was feeling good, and I was like, this is not my job, so I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm coming home, and then he is working on this new bathroom after when I'm coming home from my work and my other stuff. And I could not make videos because his bathroom is on the other side of the wall from my computer room, and he was using power drills and jackhammers and all that kind of shit, and it was very noisy. And he kept his hours straight, but he was stopping at 10 or 11 my time, which is when you have to legally stop. He would stop, and that was okay. But I could not record when I came home from work, because he was drilling and jackhammering and all that kind of shit. And once I was working on a video and I pulled an all-nighter and I crashed the next day. First of all, it kicked me really hard in the teeth, because it's not very good if your health is not really good. Because you have a condition to pull an all-nighter. That's not very smart to do, and I actually crashed and burned, and I actually had to call in sick the other day. I was totally fucked up. I wanted to make a video about Legion, and because of the jackhammering, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it after he stops, and he stopped at 11, and I worked from 11 to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I went to sleep for 3 hours. I'm okay, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and I crashed very, very hard. And he's been doing that about the past week. It's Saturday now. He stopped, and I'm trying to get some work done right now. So yeah, and of course I have a social life as well, so I have to fulfill other obligations. So it kind of fucked me over, because I bought a virtual ticket and I want to bring you guys a lot of content. And what happens is that I actually could not record a single word because there was so much noise. It was just on the other side of the wall, and it was destroying my sound, and I could not record a single thing. So yeah, that being said though, let's have a... so I apologize for not putting out content every day. I want to try to get back on track, but it kind of depends on how my health is keeping up, how my conditioning is doing. And I want to try to create as much content as possible. I'm gonna throw in some Heroes of the Storm as well. I'm playing that a little bit more often with some friends, so maybe if we run into some funny gameplay, I'll some shit about that. But first, my focus right now is Legion. It's all about Legion. So enough chit chat right now. It's been 5.5 minutes complaining about how I not did get my work done, but I just wanted to put it out there. Now let's dive into the Demon Hunter artifact weapons that mmo-champion has data mined for us. So here we're taking a look at the first artifact weapon for Demon Hunters for the Vengeance spec. That's the tanking spec. And I think this is a rather simple weapon right now. This is the first one, so I'm gonna have more. But I do not really like these. It's too simple for my taste. From those four, the one I like the most is the orange one on the left. But I think it's a very standard, very basic glaive. It's more like a big fist weapon than actually a glaive. So yeah, I'm not blown away by this. Now this is the second glaive we're taking a look at, again for Vengeance, and I think this one is a much better version. It's kind of like the version we saw here before this is the updated version of the one we just saw, and look at the detail, it's really good. I like the handles with the horns on it, and look at the colors, the blue, the orange, the green, the purple, they all look very good, very nice. It's the same weapon but still very distinctive, and I think it's a good job. It looks like an evolved version of the first blade we just took a look at, and I have to say I do like what I'm seeing here. I think this is very well done, and it still looks like it got rid of the fist weapon thing. Very well done. Number 3 over here is like a first proper glaive. The only downside about these weapons is that the back end is way bigger than the front, and it kind of takes away the balance of a war glaive. Still, I have to like them. I mean, I think they're a little bit unbalanced, but I do like how they look. I like the big blade. I like how huge they are. I do like the colors. I do like the green and the red and the purple one especially. Blue is also very nice. But yeah, the only thing I'm missing is on the front is having that. Where's the rest of the sword? It's all behind the shoulders. It's yeah, I don't know. It looks a little bit off balance, but anything else than that, other than that, it really looks good, and I do like this weapon. And let me know, what do you guys think of it? Number 4. Look at this. This is something very special. It takes Warglaive. It's not really Warglaive to me anymore. But keep in mind, this is for a tanking Demon Hunter, and it looks like a big shield on his arm, which protects him from damage. I do like it, however. I still miss, like, do you know what would be really cool? Is like when you would hit a target, it will the energy you see, the fell energy, even if blue, green, the purple, the red, then the energy would come out and would beam out if you would hit a target, something like that. That is what I would like to see, because you're kind of missing a blade. It looks like a very huge fist weapon, but it also looks like a big shield that is protecting you from the damage you take. I think it's something bold. It's something very different. Something that makes a new look on Warglaives, and especially for tanking. I do like it. I do like the colors. I think it's just very well done. I know that people won't like it because it's not a proper Warglaive. It's missing blades and all that kind of stuff. But I think this is a big shield that is protecting you, and which you use the shield to protect you and using the other end to deal some heavy damage with. Well done, Bliss. Good job. Up next is the first Warglaive for the Havoc DPS spec. I think this is a very typical Warglaive with the 2 blades, with the fell energy in the middle. If you look at the top one, with the kind of purple handle with the green fell energy, and also of course the purple and the red one look really amazing. It really has that night elf style kind of blade, which I do like. It's really fitting for a demon hunter. I think it looks like a badass weapon. I do like it. It's a subtle. It's not too big. It's that really sharp slicing weapon bind with fell energy. I think it looks really cool. The horns, it's really fitting for a demon hunter. Really well done. Up next, we have one of the bigger warglaives, and look at how badass this thing is. Look at that, it's huge. It has these hooks on the end of each side of the blade, which would rip its target apart and really looks dangerous. It's a bigger blade, more with some jagged edges that would tear and rip the target apart. I do like the green one. I think green looks the best with a demon hunter with the green fell energy. Sorry, but I like all of them. The purple is really cool. The red one, but also the top one is like a really dark, sinister weapon. I think all four of them are really well done, really demon hunter style. They're really big, badass. It's not like a subtle. It's like a big badass weapon in your face. I will rip and shred you apart. Very well done. I do love these blades. Amazing, just awesome. The next one is also a very special one. I do like this. The blades on this are a little bit more curved in my opinion. It's a big blade again. And I do like how much fell energy is surrounding this blade, and how much that fell energy is shining up is what you see. I think they look amazing. I like all four of them. I think I like the green one and the orange one the most. Even though I do like the purple a lot as well. The blue one is the most subtle one in color, the most easy on the eyes. I think it's like the brutal one we just saw. This is the opposite one. This is the one which is made about cutting and slicing up things, but still with a big awesome blade, still with a lot of fell energy. I do love it. Very, very well done. Up next is the warglaive that is kind of reversed. Instead of the blade going outwards, the blades are going inwards with like a mini blade on the edges of this. And look at these colors. Look at, I do like the green and the purple one myself the most, but look at the one below is almost with holy energy. And look at this, on the handle, very wide horns, very big horns, almost covering the entire length of the blade. It's a small blade, but I think it's a very distinctive warglaive when you compare it to all the other ones. It doesn't have that round outward circle. It's going inwards, and it has its very own look. It's very specific. It's very, very subtle, but not like subtle like smaller or whatever. It's really something else, really different, and I do like that in a weapon. I do like how they look. I think it's a very it's nice to see all these different shapes and all these different things they did about it. I think this blade also is very well done, full of fell energy, but so different from the others, and it's clearly a good DPS weapon. I really do like it. And to close as last, this is probably the basic warglaive, the most basic warglaive we have seen so far. However, I still have to like it somehow. I know it's very basic, very simple. I do like the green one again the most, because I think that color just pops out the best with this blade. I think it's just it's basically their standard weapon, and I think all the other weapons we have seen for the DPS spec is based on this one blade. But I do like it. It's a very easy blade to look at. No, not really flashy or spectacular, but it is a solid. It's not small. It's still a big blade. It looks like two giant swords together, with a really nice handle in the middle. I still like them. It's for if you have the right set to go around with this, it would look still really good, and it still has a really good demon hunter feel about himself. I like it. I like the sword edge, the round shape on the end of the glaives. I think it's very, very well done. So, how do you guys feel about the warglaives for the Demon Hunter? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Especially the one for Vengeance. Do you like those warglaives, or are you guys like they're not warglaive enough? They're too much big fist weapons. You don't like the one with the shield, or just like me, you think the first one we saw was too simple? Or don't you like any of the Vengeance spec artifact weapons? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. I will read them and I will reply to you. To close off, this video is the beta of Legion I want to talk about. Is that we don't know when the beta for Legion will actually start. I don't think I will get a beta key because my channel is really small. I do appreciate I have 144 followers right now. Thumbs up to you guys. I love that you guys are watching my content and that you subscribe to me. You guys are really awesome, and this is just a hobby of mine. I'm just doing it for the fun. I think it's really amazing that you guys are following me and watching my videos. Thanks for that. But I think even though you guys are following me, I think I'm way too small. I realize that, and I don't think I will get a beta key for Legion. But I do know that Blizzard does give beta keys to people without a YouTube or stream or small channels or whatever. They just pick the people they want to test their stuff. So there is a small chance I will get a beta key. If I get a beta key for Legion, I will post as much content as I can on this channel and show you guys as much of the beta as possible. And if I don't get a beta key, I will use as much other sources to continue to make videos for you guys about Legion. I will use any other source I can get. If there's any information brought out to the public, I will use that. If you get a beta key, enjoy it, okay? Enjoy that gameplay, enjoy your beta. And enjoy all the Datamined information, guys. Go check out my channel and go check out mmo-champion and any website you can get your hands on to get all that new juicy info. Have a great time, guys. I thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.